Good morning. Welcome back to Morning Qi Gong. This is the Levy Tai Chi School. I am Lao Shi Paul Nettles, and it is Friday, November 20th. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, sneaking up on us. I have set up this morning, you can probably notice, to show off my new roof, because that is actually the thing I want to talk about this morning, indirectly, not my new roof. I'm not going to sell you on a new roof, although I will say if you're looking for a roofer, you could do far worse than Tyler at Champion Roofing Solutions. I think it's Roofing Solutions. Top-notch work, super nice guy, and beautiful results. No, I want to talk about the process and what I have gone through the past couple days. We have all been in a time of extraordinary change, and if you've known me for more than 5 minutes, you know that I am fairly change averse. I don't adapt well to change. I am learning. I am trying every day to get better, and I have gotten better, but I am just not a big fan of change, which is unfortunate because it's inevitable, and it's required to grow. But be that as it may, that's who I am right now. And the last 2 days, of course, have been even a step higher on the change scale, because I've had a crew of workmen on my roof making a truly unfortunate amount of noise from day before yesterday about 11 a.m. literally until dark, and then yesterday from about 8 until mid-afternoon, finishing up. And while I realized they were doing a service for me, they were doing something I paid them for and requested of them, it was still a lot of noise, a lot of upset, a lot of change. We had to take literally everything off our walls so it wouldn't fall and break. The animals, of course, were wildly distressed because there was so much racket going on. If you've ever had your roof replaced and been home for it, you know what I'm talking about. It's an extraordinarily loud process, of course, since it's over your head. And of course, yesterday's goat yard video was not a fiasco, and it was very funny, but it was not as comforting as my usual morning Qigong ritual is. Let's put it that way. It was very good to see my goats again. I always go see my goats, but trying to do something serious with them is often a recipe for disaster, which yesterday partially was, as you saw. So keep in mind that for the past 8 months, we have been living under the gun of COVID. Whether you take it seriously or not, it's there. It's been killing people at amazing rates. The numbers are going up, and there is possibly a vaccine on the horizon, but it's not out yet, and I'm certain it will take a while to get that out to all of us normal folk. So we have been under a huge load of change, of stress, and it falls to us how we deal with that, how we cope with it. And all I can suggest is mindfulness. Be aware of what's going on in your head. If you have watched the videos the past 8 months, you've seen me lose, 37 pounds now over the course of the videos. I didn't start immediately in March, but I did start shortly thereafter with my mindfulness practice in full swing to apply my mindfulness practice to how I ate and how often I ate and how much I ate. And of course, being home, under the quarantines and then being unemployed greatly exacerbated that, and my weight peaked higher than it's ever been. And I decided it was time to change, and I made a mindful effort and continue to every single day. This is not something I can do one time and forget about. I've got to do it every morning, every day, every lunch, every supper, constantly. I've got to pay attention to what I'm doing. Thank you, Cindy. And it's not easy. It's not easy, but it can be done. And it gets easier as you do it. Like Qi Gong, like Tai Chi, like any kind of mindfulness practice, like growing accustomed to change. You practice and you practice some more, and you keep trying and you keep trying. Speaking of Cindy, Cindy's a perfect example. As an artist, Cindy's art, in talking with her from her days in school to now, has changed immensely, and her current processes and her current work has even changed within itself. Everything is dynamic. You practice, you get better, you grow. It's tough to stay positive sometimes, especially now when so much is going on. And all I can tell you is it takes a daily effort, and it won't always happen. There'll be days when it simply falls apart and you just have a bad day, and that's okay. It's going to happen. But you're going to have good days too. You're going to have really, really good days when your mindfulness practice and your attention to details and your positivity just shine everywhere, and you just feel superb. There'll be ups and downs. There'll be change. There'll always be change. We adapt. We keep moving forward. Use your mindfulness practice. Use it not just in the morning when you are out here for half an hour with me in the mornings for Qi Gong, but carry it with you throughout the day. Use it in little places. When you're in traffic and you've got 5 seconds at a stoplight, take a deep breath and really pay attention to it. When you're stuck in a line at Walmart and you're getting aggravated because the lady in front of you has 35 items in her cart and it's a 20-item express lane, instead of getting angry, stop and take a deep breath and focus on you and focus on your breath and let it go. Think about the grand scheme. Think about how we practice. We don't practice to achieve day by day. We practice to achieve a long-term goal. Same thing with mindfulness. Every little daily practice, every little momentary practice goes into that long-term goal. Think down the road. It will pay dividends. I'm living proof. If you need nothing else, you can see me. Look at my old videos. Look how heavy I was. That's just mindfulness. I'm calmer too. And I have bad days. Yesterday kind of set me off a little bit in the wrong direction, and I got back, and then I got set off again in the wrong direction, came back. It happens. It happens. All right. Tomorrow, Saturday, Alexandria Museum of Art, 3rd floor gallery. Beautiful location, beautiful space, beautiful people who let us in there. Masked and distanced. We will have the live feed. I will hope to bring my tripod this time, so we haven't got to do the worm's eye view of the camera again. And then Sunday, we will do our foundation class, where we will dig into the basics again. And this morning, we'll play the form. So let's begin with our first sow. Deep breath. Lifting the heavens. out. Draw a bow. Breathe out. Stars fall to earth. in. Lion wags tail. Breathe out. Mary, heavens and earth. until he sits on throne, his throne. Breathe in. Lastly, stamp the earth. One more. Well done. And by the way, congratulations on making it this far. You and I and all of us have survived 8 months of pandemic. We've done it sometimes with grace, sometimes with screaming and yelling, but we're here and we're still moving forward. That's hard to top. That's hard to beat. I'm proud of you. It's taken a lot of work. It's taken a lot of effort. And here you are. So don't forget, tomorrow morning, Saturday, 10:30 a.m., Alexandria Museum of Art. We'll have the morning Qi Gong, sponsored by Rapid Regional Medical Center. We will be masked and distanced, and who knows, Joan may show up again. And that's saying something. Then Sunday, our foundations class, and we'll just keep moving forward, you and I, together, successfully, most days, mindfully, every chance we get. Thank you again. I'll see you tomorrow morning. As always, please stay safe, be well.